Welcome back to more Sip the Tally. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and today we're going to take a look at what Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears did to the Dallas Cowboys. And down here in Florida, when kids get bombed over the top, they have this little saying, and I can't really do it like they do it, but it's blur, and they have a bunch of rolling R's in it, and it's funny as heck. But that's why the thumbnail is what it is, and it's basically meaning you got faded or they threw a bomb on you or whatever. But I want to talk about the Bears passing game real quick against the Cowboys, and let's see what Caleb Williams did. So I'll start off with these two plays. And early in the game, watching this game, they ran a lot of flood concepts. So that, to me, that signifies that's something that Caleb is comfortable with, that he can read it fairly well, and he can make the right decisions and the proper decisions. And they ran out a bunch of different ways. Never in my years, I think you could get flood out of this formation starting right here. But they do. You see at the top, they brought the guy down to push him to run the fade to try to clear that out. You're going to get your flat route by the back, and then you're going to get your tight end, who was like in an ace formation. He's going to run the sail, as they speak, or like 10-yard out, whatever, depending on whatever terminology you learned. And I think Caleb's comfortable with that because the read is this guy right here. If he takes the little quick out by the back, you throw it on the sail behind it. If he sits back on the sail, you throw it a little out to DeAndre Swift and let him get what he can get. Now, defensively, they should play the sail and throw it in front of him and go make the tackle. But in this case, they don't. Now, they don't complete this, but I just noticed that they ran a lot of flood early in the game. And we'll give you an example of them completing one to the bottom side. A lot of pre-snap motion to trying to figure out what they in. And now you get your same little flood, but just getting to the bottom. You got the clear out by the outside receiver. You got the tight end running the 10-yard out or sail, however you want to see it, and he gets jammed up. Tight end does the linebacker does a good job of boxing him up, but they just don't stay with him. Then you get your back releasing in the flats. And so again, another easy read for him, in my opinion. You're reading your alley defender. In this case, it's 35. 35 is the alley player, and he's really at a disadvantage already. This guy here, he's at a disadvantage already. Gets no depth. Look he's really mirroring the running back. At the last second, he sees the tight end, but by the end, it's completion. But I just wanted to throw that flood out there because they ran it a lot, but they had some other stuff to get over top. Like this one is a gimme. I don't know what Trayvon Diggs was thinking, but if you're going to press somebody, you can't miss. He's up in there trying to jam the guy. He misses, and he slips. He misses and he slipped. He tried to one hand jam him, like shock jab him. Romaduze swiped that and he slipped trying to get back. And at this point, it's over with. Touchdown giving up. Now we know it's you. We know it's you. Don't let Bubba Dub see that. Don't let Bubba Dub see that. And come back here. Gave him that same look they ran flood out of earlier. Fake toss and flea flicker. Now, what I love about it is watch the delay, like the feather soft releases by both outside receiving guys. They're going to time this up perfectly. They're coming off like they feather blocking. At the same time, both of them explode. And when they explode, they're giving the quarterback a two-way go. This guy's going to run a deep over to see what the safety does. If the safety jumps it, the ball's going over the top. If the safety rotates back on that, they're going to throw the deep over. Now, that was a terrible pitch by Swift. But he got him over top for another touchdown. Coming again. I like here. I love Caleb using his eyes. I love the concept as well. You see DJ Moore in the middle of the field. He's going to curl up. And then number 10 is going to go right behind him. And what they're going to try to do is read that linebacker that's sitting in the middle of the field. They're going to high-low that linebacker. Those are two routes you're going to see right there. DJ Moore going to curl up. 10 is going to come behind him. The linebacker's going to bite on the little curl. Caleb going to make a dime over the top. Great throw in the middle of the field. Great concept. Great execution. Big time throw. Then we'll finish with this one right here. Get in the red zone, get it in. Get in the red zone and get it in. Now, I don't know what the Dallas defenders were thinking about. You got two tight ends over here. This guy and this guy. You pretty much got two defenders over here. This guy and this guy. And you can kind of factor Kenny Murray in. I think it's Kenny Murray as the linebacker. But for the most part, it's 2v2. I have no clue what this guy right here is thinking. I don't have a clue. Why does he chase the outside tight end and both of them release when the ball snapped? I do not know. But this is another bunny for Caleb. You see, he pointed to the outside tight end. So should they have switched? So both of them widen. And look at that. Look how wide open tight end is. They got a good triangle down here defending these guys. This is a good little defensive triangle. But up here, I don't know if they missing somebody. I don't know what they thought, but this guy is wide open. He's buck naked, as they say. And then Caleb just don't miss it for another touchdown. So I really just wanted to highlight the play of Caleb Williams because, you know, he's really been under the fire, especially last year, and he showed flashes this year. I think the system's better, and he's going to be better. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you've not done so. And hit that bell so you can notify when the rest of this content drops. I see y'all on the next one. I think the next one is Ricky Pearsall. That's one of my favorite wide receivers from a couple years ago. Ricky Pearsall is the next one. Peace and love, y'all.